Hello everybody, and today is still May 29th. Welcome to Enjoy the Movies, where I now put in my 2 cents about movies. Now, if you started watching the last episode, I had a lot of movies to catch up on. So, the next 3 I'm going to do for this particular episode is going to be Unleashed, Death at a Funeral, and Bubba Ho Tep. Now, all these movies I'd watched at some point, but they're all older movies, like they'd come out either, many months ago or years ago. So, let's just start with Unleashed. Now, there's been this running theme of other people naming movies on IMDb first, so I guess the United States title doesn't, take precedence. Although, that makes sense for this one, because it wasn't made in the United States. But, anyway, I think it was like Ireland or Britain or something. Needless to say, Unleashed is this action movie starring Jet Li, and he plays this character named Danny, who is basically this mob boss's hitman pet. Now, the alternate title for this, which it can be found under an IMDb, is Danny the Dog. But anyway, needless to say, this movie also stars Morgan Freeman. Great actor. I don't know too many bad movies that he's in. Bob Hoskins, if you don't remember, he was Mario in Super Mario Brothers, the movie. And that's where I remembered him from, so that's how I caught him in the corner of my eye, and I was like, oh, hey, I remember him. So, needless to say, Unleashed. Basic premise, mob boss has this pet, Danny, played by Jet Li, and basically he can unleash his hatred and, extreme martial arts power when this collar isn't around his neck. But when, the mob boss takes off his collar, he goes crazy, and, well, he doesn't go crazy, but he basically beats up anything that he wants. So he doesn't beat up his uncle, which is who the mob boss is. But anyway, throughout the story, you end up finding out a little bit more about Danny and his character. Now, one of the surprising things about this movie is it opens up with crazy action scene. Goes towards drama, which has great character development because the 3 main characters that Jet Li's character interacts with is very interesting. They all have unique personalities. They have, great personality quirks, and it's just very well done. And honestly, even though it cuts from intense action to drama, you don't really feel like it's slow at all. It's a very quick moving, and honestly, I'd never seen this movie before, so I thought it was actually pretty good. So needless to say, Unleashed, I definitely recommend, highly recommend, thumbs up. So, pretty great. And actually, I'm looking at this right now, but I guess the writer, the screenplay writer, I would imagine, is Luc Besson. So if you know who he is, well, you know who he is. If not, that's okay. We'll need to catch you up on your movie education. So hopefully when I review his other movies, it'll be okay. Anyway, next movie I want to talk about is Death at a Funeral. Now, this movie came out on DVD, I think, a little while ago, like maybe 4 or 5 months ago. No, maybe not even that far, like 2 or 3 months ago. Sometime in maybe February or March. Now, this is a British comedy movie, and it's pretty much about a family coming together with all of its extended family, and coming to the funeral of this one man who's the father of someone, or something. Yeah, he was one of the fathers in the family, and what ended up happening was, there was 2 sons, and they each got themselves into several different issues. But honestly, the funny part comes in is because of the sheer ridiculousness and absurdity that happens at this funeral. So you get things like, let me just say a few words, and if it interests you, definitely go watch it. But just keep in mind that it is a British comedy. Slightly dry, but I thought it was pretty hilarious, so definitely recommend. So some of the things that happen in this movie, nudity, drunkenness, getting high, midget, dead body, in addition to the one that's supposed to be getting buried, crazy, ridiculous antics with animals. Well, not a lot of animals, just a couple animals. And I don't even know what else. Like, there's so many things packed into the movie. There's so many different subplots that are going on, like, affairs and, scandalous things and who knows what. But needless to say, definitely recommend Death at a Funeral. Definitely thought it was pretty good. So thumbs up, big thumbs up. Let's see what else. Next one I want to talk about is Bubba Ho Tep. So Bubba Ho Tep is this old movie. Came out on DVD in like 2002 or 2003, and it stars Bruce Campbell playing Elvis. Now it's supposed to take place like, you know, relatively modern day, and Elvis is really old, and they have this alternate story for why he isn't dead, and he's living in this retirement home down in Texas, and what ends up happening is he finds out about this, you know, 1,000-year curse or several thousand-year curse, and he's got to fight it off with his buddy who plays a guy named Jack, but he thinks is like John F. Kennedy, or yeah, I think it was one of the Kennedy brothers anyway. And he has an explanation for why he's black. But needless to say, it was highly amusing. It's very clever and intelligent as far as how the events go. Stylistically, I thought it was well done. It stood out for me because half of it was narrated from first-person Elvis, so you pretty much seem convinced. Like, it's not a matter of believing whether he's Elvis. It's because the movie itself presents him as Elvis, and you know, pretty much take it for face value. And it's pretty interesting where he goes with this and how it's done. And there's a couple of strange things, but the story itself is very well done. It's very well presented and well told. I liked it a lot. I thought it was very good. Definitely recommend. If you don't like movies about funeral homes or mummies, or, you know, clever, interesting presentation of a clever new story, don't worry about it. But I liked it a lot. Thought it was original, and definitely recommend. So, Bubba Ho Tep, thumbs up. Alright, so I'm going to do some more movies, and hopefully you're going to see some more today. Alright, talk to you later. Okay, bye.